Okay, ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome back. With me, your boy, the man, Entry to the City. I don't really know what title of the show this is. I just know it's me doing a vlog at the moment. So let's once again get back into it. So what I was doing, I was talking about song titles and independent brands, clothing brands, that is, to once again support the community, support the kids, and just support everybody for the further advancement of all people. So once again, some other announcements that I've need to make for the furthering of my career and the furthering of these brands is see, Twitter. I'm gonna tell y'all something. With me and Twitter versus me and Facebook, I have two Facebooks that I don't use. And the reason why I don't use them, or one of the reasons why I don't use them, because back when I first got on Twitter, because I definitely will probably post this on my Snapchat later on to get everybody my Twitter and Facebook history. But when and God was talking about value rich kids, because this definitely relates to you to an extent, because most of you are around the age that I was when I got Twitter and Facebook. When I got Facebook, back in, I don't know what year it was, but I think back when I was like, I was in middle school. I know that. Well, I was in middle school, and that's when I got both Twitter and Facebook, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe I got Twitter first and I got Facebook a couple years after that. I don't know fully, but at first with Facebook, I wanted a Facebook, but then I'm like, I don't really want Facebook, because last time I checked, like, I think this was back in 2013, I think, or yeah, no, this was back in 2013. I wanted a Facebook, but last time I checked, Facebook was always dealing with their hacks left and right. Like, literally, it was almost left and right. I would hear about a Facebook hack, and I'm like, what? And all the stuff going on with Facebook. So I just decided, I'm not gonna invest in this, and I didn't hear nothing about that from Twitter. But Twitter has now, gone into some controversy now with some politics and fake news reportedly. And God, honestly, it's amazing how these people do things, because God bless Zuckerberg, but I swear I can do his job better than him, and I don't have to get paid to do it, honestly. What that means is I can do his job as a spokesperson better than he can, and I feel that way, honestly, just because of, you could say, my professional skills that I already have, showed and displayed several times that I possess. Honestly, I think I can do Zuckerberg's job. I think I can do I think his name is Jack Dorsey or something like that. I can, or what? Yeah, the owner of, or the CEO of Twitter. I think I can do his job as well as a spokesperson of Twitter way better than he can. But that's just my opinion. Just my opinion. But reason why I say that, because I just have a lot of professionalism in me, and I'm telling you, I don't think it's hard to promote this stuff. It's social media. It's the expansion of news and ideas from various different sources. We call and connect each other, and and imagination grows, freedom of speech, freedom of expression grows, and you see where it creatively gets us in certain avenues with certain things. I mean, it's not really that hard, I don't think, to be a social media spokesperson, but that's just me, in my opinion, about being a social media spokesperson. But other than that, I want to let y'all know that with my history of Twitter and Facebook, so yeah, I didn't get Facebook at first. I went and just got Twitter. I ended up actually at first creating two Twitters, or actually two or three Twitters. One titled Real Bro What's Up. I created that back in middle school. Keep in mind, that Twitter account, I don't know what tweets I ever sent from that, but just like Kyler Murray was with those tweets that everybody flagged him for during his Heisman Trophy ceremony, it was back in middle school when I had those tweets. And y'all gotta realize, when it comes to tweets like that, or any tweets, period, that might be offensive, you have to realize, check the date of when these tweets were, posted, and realize, especially if you were in middle school and, back then, and you're like in your 20s now, like me and him are, fam, it's back in middle school. People say things, particularly definitely back in middle school, that might have been offensive. I mean, kids, I'm not gonna say kids are gonna be kids, because I'm not saying that. Not all kids are the same, but I'm definitely gonna say, with a lack of knowledge is a better way of saying, with a lack of knowledge and a lack of sensitivity, you're gonna say some things you probably shouldn't say. And especially if you're at that age, we get it. It's not right, but we get it. You're gonna learn, you're gonna grow, you're gonna mature. Live with it, deal with it. Get on with your life. Don't bring tweets up from all these years and be like, you're a bad person. Fam, it's 2019. I was like, that tweet was from 5 years ago. My views have changed. Get over it. You know, or that tweet from 3 years ago. My views have changed. Get over it. And I'm just saying that's a part of our culture, this culture and society that people don't get. You gotta get over the past with things like that. You gotta learn to get over it. But a lot of people don't want to. They live in the past and they live to just discredit you and wreck your life whenever they please. And like I say, it shows a lot about the I want to say the faultiness of their character. It really does show a lot about the faultiness of their character and etc. But honestly, I'm just saying because the way I look at it is that I had real bro what's up, and I had a few other Twitter accounts. I had at first I had real bro what's up, and then I had Joshua USA Eagle. Now that one particularly, you're definitely gonna just tell you straight up. If anybody ever would have watched this video, you're gonna find some stuff under Joshua USA Eagle that was my Twitter account back in middle school and probably for the first year or two in high school. That was my Twitter account. But then I wanted to stretch out and rebrand myself into NJ2TheCity because that was my new rapper name. And I did that back in 2014 or 2015. I rebranded that, and it was NJ2TheCity. But Joshua USA Eagle is my old Twitter account. Just to let you know, I have a lot of good tweets. I also have a lot of, or not a lot. I have a lot more good tweets than I have bad tweets on that, if you were to ask me. But I definitely have some somewhat, you could say, offensive tweets on there, somewhat a little bit. And again, God bless for better and for worse, how you interpreted them, how I interpreted them. I interpreted them as, that was back then, this is now, my views have changed a little bit, so please don't, try to, bring it back on me and be like, you said that, I hate you. Sorry, that shows a lot about your pettiness, your lack of discipline, your lack of integrity, your lack of character, your lack of morals, and a lot of other things. Again, anybody can cheaply send death threats, and I really, really, really can't stand 2019, people still sending death threats. You are so weak. I'm sorry, you're weak. And there's so many other things I want to say about you, but I'm just going to go with that. You're weak, and you're desperate for attention. Fam, get over yourself. 2019, get over yourself. That's why I say you need to get back right with Christ while time is still on the clock. Get over yourself. Okay? We don't need death threats. We don't need any negatively nasty garbage bigotry, especially if it's double standard and one-sided. Get over yourself. Get back right with Christ while time is still on the clock. I can say that because I am a Jesus-oriented person. Dude, get over yourself. Or, lady, get over yourself. Do something better with your life because God is not pleased with that. That is ugly, that is foul, that is disgusting. And you need to do something better with yourself. Do something more with your life. Don't keep reaching for news stories. It's not nice. It's not polite. Okay? It just shows your immaturity as a person. Okay? Trust me, the years on things do matter. And I can go even a tad bit more political with Judge Kavanaugh's story. I followed that. Not every detail of it, but I followed quite a bit of it. Fam, I don't believe he did anything that they accused him of. But fam, it was like how many years ago? Like a decade or two ago? Or whatever decade ago it was. Like, fam. Like, not to say what he possibly did was right, because it wasn't. But at the same time, especially if the man's repented from it and he's moved on, you should too. I swear, a lot of y'all want to just, a lot of y'all are so poisoned. You lack God, you lack Jesus, you don't know spirituality, you don't know faith, you probably have abused religion. And I hate to get all into your grill with that, but as a Jesus-oriented person I am, I'm going to get into your grill with that. You don't know God, you don't know Jesus, you don't know spirituality, you don't know faith, you probably abuse religion. Think about it. Get over yourself. Learn how to move on with your life in the Lord's name. The Lord does not want us to be stuck up on things from 5 years ago, from 2-3 decades ago. No. He wants us to get clean with Him and move on towards our Jesus Christ salvation better tomorrow with Him. Accelerate to God's speed. He does not want us to be natively hell-bent on the temptations of the past. He wants us to move forward into the greatness and the blessings and the brightness of the future with Him. And a lot of people don't understand the thing I just said, which is why they're so negatively, stubborn and stuck behind in the times. Think about it. The evidence is right there in front of you. I just need to, issue that stuff. But yeah, I'm just saying because you're gonna find some stuff that didn't make sense on my Joshua USA Eagle Twitter. Just to let you know, you're gonna find some stuff that didn't make sense or some stuff that you're like, what? Why'd you say that? That's wrong, dude. But I was in middle school. And I want all my Valley Ridge Academy kids to know, and really all my younglings period out there to know, that was back when I was your age. I have greatly, vastly matured since then. Please do not try to hold it against me, because it shows more about your character than it does mine. I've moved forward with the Lord. I got baptized in the summer of 2018, June 22nd. I'm a better person. I'm a better me. And I'm better with the Lord now today than I was back then. Immaturity is what it is at times. Immaturity. You have to learn, build, and grow with the Father to break out of those modes of immaturity and into new and real roles of maturity. And that's what it is. And that's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it is. So once again, God bless everybody's R&B heart and souls out there. It's real. It's authentic. So yeah, Joshua USA, well, that was it. And so yeah, NJ to the City is the one I've been on since like 2014, 2015. I've been enjoying it. It's been a blessing. It's been a gift thus far. I don't take it back, honestly. NJ to the City is a blessing, honestly. But I know I've been losing followers. I used to have like over 1,100 followers, and now I got like I'm like dwindling to where I like 900 and less than 950. And I'm very disappointed in that because I'm like, what did I tweet to make this happen? Like, I could have sworn I was always tweeting some real stuff. Now, I'm not going to lie. I mean, of course, you're going to go back. You go down and you'll see me retweeting a lot of women's fashion and stuff like that. But I was retweeting that stuff because, one, I'm a fan of fashion, and number two, I love women. Number three, I'm a women's rights, women's empowerment advocate. And you can see that within the song titles and other stuff. You can see that within my former pinned tweet. And then you can also see it within what I tagged in the comment section of a lot of those photos, of which I literally retweeted. I literally retweeted song title, women's empowerment song title, powerful is pink, or pink is powerful, or this and that. Like you can see all the stuff I was retweeting. I was literally retweeting a bunch of song titles off of these dresses, or off of these shoes, or off of this background setting. It was all an art, and it was all an art for it's like I transferred the art of clothes and fashion. I transformed the art of that into some art of music with future song titles and future album titles, and you would even say future album covers. And that's why I'm like, I don't get why I'm still losing followers. This is ridiculous. And then some other real stuff I was tweeting, like about God, Jesus, faith, and about sports. I'm like, and I'm still losing followers. Darn. But that's why I can rest assure you that I'm not fully tripping over it. I mean, I got other Twitter accounts that I'm looking forward to building up in 2019, like my NJ to the City music Twitter account that I started, I think a year or two ago, that I just never fully got into. But I'm definitely gonna get more into that, because I mean, I got other Twitter accounts, and I really want to help build those up, and get people to realize, hey, I got other accounts. I'm going to build these up. I don't really fully care if I keep losing followers, or even I do care, but I'm not gonna trip over it. I got other stuff to do. I got other time. I got other ideas, other accounts to grow, other businesses to do. I don't know why the phone keeps sliding, but So with 13 minutes into this, I just wanted to let y'all know. I mean, that's my social media history. That's my social media history and my social media present and future. Because the future accounts are like Starpoint Sports Reports. That's the rebranding of Starpoint Sports. You can look up Prophetic Nate, because for some dumb reason, God bless my good dear friend who's a sophomore at PV, Ponte Vedra High School, Miss Jessie, which I met at the Ed White game. I did meet her at that game, the Ed White game, where Ed White destroyed us in football this past season. But I met her, and I met her and a few other friends that of hers that I know as well. And she was saying, like, yeah, Nate the Prophet makes sense. It's really, really good. Problem is, I couldn't. I kept typing that in on Twitter, but it couldn't. But it said that no matter which way I tried to type it in, it was already taken. So I just went ahead and said it with Prophetic Nate, and NJ to the City, aka Pastor Nate. So that's another Twitter account, because I really, really want one that's dedicated towards my own personal ministry, my own personal views, and I want one that's dedicated towards the youth, with ministry, then I want one that's dedicated with, you know, my sports stuff, and then I want one that's dedicated with the music. You know, it's a lot of stuff that I want with, you know, Twitter blogs and stuff like that. But for better and for worse, God bless y'all.